Hello everyone, this is Vicki Verley. Thank you so much for joining me for your monthly Tarotscopes. These monthly mini readings offer a glimpse into what it's really like to have a personal consultation with me. A private reading is much more personal and in-depth. I psychically tune into your energy and get visions and impressions that are specific only to you. If you would like to order a personal reading from me, or check out some of the other products and services that I offer, you can do so by checking out the link below. And now, without further ado, on to the reading.
Leo.
Hello Leo. Welcome to your October of 2014 Tarotscope and mini astrology reading with Animal Totem. Alright, let's roll out the cards for Leo, October 2014. Okay. Well, something that's bygone could reemerge in a positive way, it looks like. Let's get everything out here before we talk about it. Okay, we need some more cards here. Alright. Everybody's in reverse. I don't know if you can notice that. But boy, do we have a lot of court cards in reverse in this spread, don't we? Wow. Well, a lot of people seem to be involved in this, whatever's going on here, alright? First, it started out to be such a positive spread. Well, and I don't think... I feel like it can be positive. You know, it doesn't have to be negative. Well, first few cards here, it's like, you know, 5 of rods in reverse. Oh, we were fighting, but now we're getting along. Oh, I gave up on it, or I was looking at the downside. Now I've got a new lease on life, or it's, you know, things are looking up for me again. And then this Knight of Cups is here in the upright position, lining up with that. Knight of Cups, no, could be male or female in these general readings, but maybe water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Because the month is divided up into, we're transiting from Libra to Scorpio, which is air to water, this could be referring to the time of water. So later in the month, like after the 20th. I didn't look it up exactly, the date, but it's right around that 19th, 20th, okay? But somebody who's favorable to help facilitate all these things that we're trying to do here. To stop friction and conflict. Sorry about the dog if you can hear him. We're going to continue with the reading. Stop the friction and conflict. Make things turn around and look at the bright side. So this person, there's somebody here who's real favorable. Sorry about that. Come here. Sorry about the dog. I'm going to continue through the reading though. Come here, buddy. Anyways, but in the meantime, I had to throw out so many cards because 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 in the Magician and the Empress. Everybody's in reverse. So who are all these people that are naysayers? Well, I'll tell you what. You know, the King of Rods is one of them. So I would say that the King of Rods may be you. This is the fire sign person. This is the Leo. He's got the lion on the card. I often use him as the Leo. So I don't know. You know, I don't know what this is all about as far as all these negative people. But I don't know that we should even focus all this much energy on it, even though there's a lot of cards here. But they're just all people in reverse. People in reverse in your reading are people that are not on your side, or are causing you problems, or are causing are obstacles in your way, right? What's that song about obstacles in my way? I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. That just came into my head. So maybe that's for some of you. And in the midst of all this, we've got the 10 of Cups. So this says there's a great capacity for joy and happiness here. These people don't seem to think so, or I don't know, you know, who knows why people, you know, want to raid on your parade? Who knows why people want to squelch other people's happiness? You know, maybe it's the old misery loves company, right? But that almost feels like that's kind of what's going on here. The other thing is, you're not going to change anybody's view. My advice to you is to go along your merry way. Because Magician in reverse is here. All these cards in reverse in this row too. They're just like, you can't... Magician in reverse often is like, you can't fit a square peg in a round hole. Try as you may, it's never going to happen, okay? You can beat somebody over the head forever, but it's just, you know, you're wasting your energy. And that's what it feels like. There does seem to be some financial things here too. So, I mean, maybe you want people to invest in you and they're not willing to. That could be an issue. Um, there's something that, a great thing of great joy and beauty that can arrive here. That could be arriving for you. Um, and there's an element of, this is something that there's been conflict for a long time, but now it seems to be the energy's freeing up here. That there's been struggle and conflict, and it could be erased and come through with ease if we have to allow it. So I think that's the biggest message for Leos this month, is to allow this joy and goodness to come to you. Joy, happiness, and goodness. And be damned to everyone else. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Don't let it bring you down. Don't let it get you down. That's the only obstacles are the people. Pretty much. There's some financial obstacles, but this just is really popping at me. And I just look at these cards, this is just flying off the table here. So the Ten of Cups is our focal point, and it's where we should be focusing our energy. And this is the way to go. Go the way of joy and happiness. Express that. Be in that zone. You guys that's Leo's energy, and you've got Jupiter with you to help you do that. And just ignore the naysayers, or don't let them dampen you or stop you in pursuing what brings you the greatest joy in your life. Okay, that's what the Ten of Cups is all about. Finding that thing that makes your heart sing. Okay, wild thing. Okay, let's see. I'm quoting all these songs today. I don't know where that's all coming from, but let's take a look at these. This chart here for you, because this is eclipse season, so there's intense energy happening. Big things are happening this month, things that are going to last roughly 6 months till the next eclipses. So these new and full moons are more powerful than your average, everyday new and full moon. So the first thing that's happening is the full moon on the 8th in the sign of Aries, and that is in your 9th house. Education, travel, foreigners, spirituality, religion. So we're releasing something like that, So, I mean, sometimes things are eclipsed out of our lives, those full moon eclipses. That's the old, the standby. Well, a full moon eclipse is going to eclipse something out of your life. And that may be the case, but it's releasing. It doesn't have to be eclipsed out of your life if you willingly release it. It doesn't have to be grabbed from your clutches, you grabbed from your hands. You could just fly away, butterfly. Open your hands and let it go, right? So those are your options. You can't control. The other thing I wanted to tell you about that other spread, another one of my pearls of wisdom, these adages. You cannot control what another person does. You can only control how you react to it and your reaction. So that's what you have the control over. That's what you can control. You can't, if people are going off or being negative, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. You shouldn't waste any of your energy on it, basically. The new moon, second thing that's happening this month, new moon eclipse, 10/23, October 23rd, in the 4th house of home and family. So great time if anybody's wanting to list a home for sale, if you want to move, if you want to redecorate, if somebody's moving in or moving out, changes in your home environment. Should all be for the better and longer lasting too. You'd find a place that, or the changes that occur in your home environment should be for the good and should be more permanent or more longer lasting, because you've got the power of the eclipse behind it. All right, so let's take a look. What is the animal totem card going to be for our Leos for the month of October 2014? Squirrel. Well, Squirrel is saving your nuts for a rainy day, right? I have great energy with Squirrel, though. Squirrel's always kind of brought me money and brings me prosperity. But as always, if you want to look into it more, feel free to look it up on your own. But stay tuned, because I'll be back in a minute to tell you my little take on it. Right back. Squirrels are always busy saving up for the winters, squirreling something away for a rainy day. So it can be sort of like a time of buckling down, but I've always found that when squirrels show up, I get major abundance. I get big influxes of money when squirrels are showing up everywhere. So it could be either way, but it's definitely tied to abundance and feeling of having enough. Squirrels have also been known to be a symbol of someone who's a little scatterbrained or squirrely. So it may be a time to try to get with the ground, get grounded in Mother Earth as squirrels are, and turn your mind to logic and reason. Okay, before we go, I want to talk about the book Tarot in the Modern World. I know many of you watch these videos are kind of learning how to read tarot. And if that's the case, this would be like the study guide or the companion guide. It's a book on tarot, really easy to understand, upright and reverse. It gives a little section about relating it to other cards, as I do in the reading, and a little poem to help you remember it. Really easy read, inexpensive, available on Amazon. You can find the link below. Also, many of you didn't know the designs in the background on my channel. These are from the Tapestry of Life mandalas, and these are art that I do that comes from your astrological chart. It's a labor of love. It takes many hours to do it. Each one has cool designs and imagery in it, and there's things, I give a little report of what I see, but I'm sure that many of you would see things there as well. And of course, my other channels, I have the kids channel, Vicki Verley, but it's under Learning Songs for Kids, and if you have kids and would like to turn them on to some of my music, and I have some holiday music there if anyone would like to record it. And of course my VV Creative Shorts, where I do other music. It's me as a keyboard player and some other more rock-oriented music that I've written, if you want to check that out, or somebody'd like to record that. And I want to thank you all for donating and liking and sharing and commenting on the videos, and people who are signing up for readings. I appreciate all of you very much. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon.